okay, so you go and you're in Peru, and then you meet a friend and you're like, "Hey girl, you're my bestie." And then you move and you go someplace else. You go to Croatia. So like how do
Mhm.
you maintain, because we all kind of have a little bit of that nuance, because your friends are all over the world or all over the country, right? Like, what do you do to maintain or encourage other people to maintain their friendships when proximity is not possible?
Yeah. Actually, I love because we talked about this when we had our pre-call, and you
Yes.
inspired me, and I did create a guide on this, by the way, so I will share that with you afterwards on
Yes.
keeping long distance friendships alive. So, yeah, because
Love it.
I love my girls back home. Like, I have some friends in San Diego and also Idaho, and, one of my childhood best friends since 4th grade, we still talk on a regular basis. And so I'm all about that. Like, I don't want to lose those relationships just because of the lifestyle I've chosen. So, yeah, okay, the three main things that I really narrowed it down to is
Mhm.
one is having regular standing things in my calendar for the people that I
Mm,
really want to prioritize. I don't have every single
yeah.
friend doesn't have something in my calendar, but like I said, my childhood best friend, we work out together virtually a few times a week. And that's something that happens every single
What?
week. And I love it so much because we go 3, 2, 1, go on a YouTube workout video. And we work out together. Like we're sweating, we're gasping, but we're on FaceTime while we're both doing the same workout. And it's such a great thing because we're just living life. It's such a regular thing to do with her. But then
Mm.
typically afterwards, like we'll stay on FaceTime and like cook breakfast and we'll just be chatting and I'm like making breakfast, she's making breakfast. And we have like little in between moments that allow us to just talk about our day to day. And so that's a huge thing. But then also like another standing thing I have in my calendar is like every Saturday I call my parents. And that is so important because for me, it's a good reminder. Okay, it's Saturday. All right, I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna catch up with them, see how they're doing. And it's not always some long call, sometimes it's just a short little one, but, like, things like that
Yeah.
have really helped maintain. I have another friend that we get together once a month, and it's something that we always prioritize every month. We get together and we talk and hang out. So having
Mhm.
standing things in my calendar is huge. The next
Yep.
thing is I feel like we are willing to plan, like, fun events when we're in person, but we don't really think to do that virtually. I love
Yeah.
planning. Make it big, make it grand. Okay, so, like, if you're gonna hang out with a friend, be like, "We're doing a wine and paint night. Grab your canvas, grab your paint, grab your favorite bottle of wine, and we get together on FaceTime, and we usually pick some sort of painting online that we're all gonna paint it together, and then we paint and we chat and we sip, and it's the best thing ever, and it's so fun." Or, like, another one I love to do is, like, I have a Discord, and so I you can play games on there like trivia or, like, drawing games like Pictionary, and so
Yeah.
that's super fun to be like, all right, we're having game night tonight. And so we get together, we hop on the Discord, and then we do trivia. And it's like making what could be, okay, all right, do I have like time to hop on a call and catch up on the whole life and like do all this? Instead of make it an event, make it something really super fun that everyone wants to join into. And so I'm the planner. So I usually am the one that plans it and I invite the people into my space. I'm like, all right, I'm planning wine and paint night Tuesday night, you coming? Like, this is
Yeah.
happening, type of thing. And so, yeah, that's a huge thing is I love to just make it an event. And then the last thing
Yeah.
that is super key for me is whenever someone pops up in my head, someone that I love or is important to me, I send them a message. It doesn't matter what time of day or night it is,
Mm.
or if it's been years since we talked or weeks since we talked, I send them a message. Even if that's just like, hey, you popped up in my head. Hope you're doing well. Or, hey, I just remembered this thing that we did together a few years ago and it made me smile. I just wanted to say
Yeah.
hey. And like just doing those little points, I think are so great because it takes the pressure away from it being like, all right, we have to set up something for every single thing. Instead, sometimes
Mm.
just letting people know that you love them and you thought of them. And yeah, so those are the three things that are really key in me maintaining my long distance friendships.